Hello everyone, hope you're doing well today. This video we are going to run a little bit of a science experiment to try to get a line on something that's been bothering me with some of the camo grinds I've been doing. So we're technically waiting on a cooldown here for that PAP2 crystal. Ran out of supplies over the course of the week, so we're just kind of giving it a couple hours. We're only, I think, 2 hours away at the time that I'm making this, so we'll be able to get it done late tonight. But with working on a submachine gun, the Ram 9 from the Battle Pass, still need to level it up. So I like to pair up submachine guns with something a little longer range and a little heavier. And in this case, it's the HCR light machine gun that came out of Modern Warfare 2. So I'm at 4 of 6 for golden ivories, and still at 9 of 51 for the spinal husks. So I need to finish off this category in order to get access to the spinal husk. So we'll take a look at what we've got here. You've got the standard 250 kills that almost every gun seems to have. This is the hold up, 250 kills in the medium or high threat. And I prefer to just go in a little overpowered on that. Light machine guns have some kick to them, so you can actually PAP 1 with a decent ether tool and still survive in tier 2 pretty well. But I figure we got some time and I got other things I can do, so we're going to wait. 250 kills with full attachments. As long as we put 5 on here in the armory, we're set to go. But this is the one that's kicking it here. This is 20 consecutive kills 10 times without taking damage. So it seems pretty straightforward. But one thing I've noticed is this just doesn't track as well as I think it should. And by I think, it's because of what I'm seeing in the matches and how many kills I get. And when I come out, I'll be like, wow, that's all it did? It didn't progress any further? Not specifically on this gun, on ones before it. So I've heard that, well, the kill counter's a little crazy in the game. It doesn't always count exactly what's supposed to be there. Sometimes you'll get jackrabbit medals to pop when they shouldn't, or they're not ready for it yet. And I also heard someone say that when you have these consecutive kills without damage, you need to kind of break it and take damage between them. So we're going to go test that out. Not bringing anything special except the 2 guns. And my goal here is to just get in, get enough kills that I can safely say, yes, I should have gotten 2 or 3 clicks on that box to progress through it, and then see what the game's actually going to give me. So we're going to jump in here. I'm going to need to have some kind of a counter or something to track the kills I get without taking damage. So we'll pop something up here real quick. Take a look at the map. Looks good. Alright, so we're going to head this way. Counter's up in the top corner. And now all I'm going to do is put a number up there every time we get ourselves a kill. So here's our first set of customers. They definitely do have the right amount of power. And this, like I said, I didn't bring anything in. So this is just kind of out of the gate. And yes, these are tier 1 zombies. But I'm not going to do any contracts. Again, we're just trying to get kills and see how we do with progressing on a camo. But yeah, light machine guns are not bad at all. And again, especially when you pair it up with something that's a little short range and a little less damaging, specifically like the submachine guns. They can be a pretty effective secondary weapon. So yep, here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm looking up here now. I don't see the counter in the gameplay, but just doing the best I can to count it in my head here. And my goal is to see how many kills I can get without taking damage. Preferably, obviously, more than 20. But to see if what's going on here is when you get 20 kills without taking damage, and let's say you do it again, and you get another 20 kills without taking damage. Does the game consider that 2 sets of 20? Or is it just a single set of 40? Meaning when you when you get these kills, if you don't take damage, it doesn't restart and consider it another 20. It's just going to say, okay, well, now you've got 40 kills without damage. So here we are, there's 20. So by rights, we are going to have one check in that box. So we got our first 20 consecutive kills without taking damage. 9 more to go. And hopefully we can continue that past the 20 mark. Just a little foreshadowing though, guys. Don't get your hopes up. Rebellions are built on hope, but Modern Warfare camos aren't. You know, but nonetheless, we're going to keep on driving. So we're going to keep at it and do what we can. We're going to work our way towards the exfil. Just get as many kills as we can up until that point. And then eventually I do want something to hit me so that I can guarantee that if this counter does keep going past the 20 mark and not giving me credit, that I do get another set or at least another run going. But we'll keep shooting. Okay. Ooh, just up in the truck. Oh, she came back. That's cool. Okay, so there was 30 kills. We should have gotten ourselves a jackrabbit there, and I did not see one pop. We'll keep driving on. These guys are exfil farming already. It's a little early for that, but yeah, whatever. Play how you want to. It just flew over my head, so they've already called it in at least once. And also, I'm trying to be very careful to not let somebody sneak up on me here. Definitely want to try to stay away from mercenaries, since some of them are crack shots. They can reach out and touch you. But as many guys as I can keep at a distance, which is also good for this. And we're getting close. You can check the counter. We're getting close to what would be a second check. Here we go. Okay, so there's 40. So that's 40 kills without taking damage. And theoretically, or at least in my mind, that would be 2 out of 10. Ooh, dogs are bad. But we'll keep trudging along here. Alright. Let's take a moment to reload. I see this guy up here. Grab that skull. Ooh, he's throwing stuff. I guess he couldn't get off that balcony, so started ripping chunks of his arm off and throwing it at me. That could have been bad. Luckily, he did not make contact, so cool. But thanks for that, buddy. Glad I saw it. It really wouldn't matter. I mean, like I said, in this, I am definitely going to, at some point, want to take at least some damage to get things back to 0 to restart as a definite point. But, you know, I also kind of want to see if I can go as far as I can before that happens. And if you watch my content, you'll notice here, it's odd to see me using a gun with iron sights. Normally it's the thermal scope, that Teplo, and oh, double kill. If not that, then it's usually the Cronin Mini Dot Pro. That's the other sight that I like to use. But since we're doing some, you know, short range and not too thrilling or exciting work here, we just went ahead with the sights the gun came with. Our attachments, we just expanded the ammo, put an underbarrel, and coming here. There's 3 of them going after it. Oh, good luck, guys. Let's take a look at this exfil and see what's going on. Well, there's at least 2 guys down there. that's not the best scenario. I kind of was hoping to be here early enough to only be here by myself, maybe do one or two at the most exfils, just to get the kill counter up higher. Having other people there kind of just throws a little bit of variance into the mix that I'm not thrilled about. Also, I want to be careful coming down this mountain because the rule states that it's damage. And that doesn't just mean, you know, a hit from zombies or anything. If you jump off a cliff and you hurt yourself, that is considered damage, and that is enough to reset the counters. You know, fire it. Oh, he's down. Oh, alright. Well, let's see. Make sure we get off here. Okay, good. Alright, we'll come down and help out. Don't worry, little buddy. We're here. Hope I don't get hit in this process, but yeah, it seems pretty clear. Alright, well, we just hit 60, so that's good. That would be 3 out of the 10 that we need if it counts ongoing, if it's a running count. Here we go, get a little more. It's getting a little heavy. I'm going to kind of stay back. I know these guys are farming, so they're more, you know, more power to them if they want it. I'll just kind of stay back, catch a couple stragglers, because this works out well for me. Let's see what's going on. There's nothing really spawning on the outskirts here, though. I'm getting some now. Now, there's also a question as to whether or not, you know, there's some situations here where you'll see that I get a kill, but I didn't even shoot. I didn't do anything. And that's assist points. If I put some rounds into somebody but don't finish them off, which does happen here a couple times, and somebody else kills them, I will get the notification in the center that says, you know, I'll get my 20 XP and I'll get a zombie kill. But that technically doesn't count. And I'm not counting them in here. There's a couple times where you'll see that I obviously did not get the kill. It's 79. So hopefully we can get a one more. So one more would be 4. That should be 4 notches into that consecutive kills without taking damage, as I have yet to get hit. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Nope. Alright, I got you. Oh. Alright, there we go. That's 80. Alright, so 80. We got 4. Let's see if we, oh my goodness, now it's getting too crowded. We got the guy in the building. The guy in the exfil. I don't even know where that truck came from. Let's see if he's going to call this in again. Yep, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, pay attention. Alright. No, there we are. There we are. So there's our first hit. So we got 80 before we got hit. So we're going to count this. We'll start the counter back over. So we're back down now. We've already gotten 5. So we'll start working on a new set, but at least we did hit 80, which gives us the 4. It would have been a shame to have been at like 78, something like that. Close, but I don't really want to fire into that group because, again, I can't guarantee that I'm going to get the kill that I'm looking for. So you know what? He's having fun. He can handle it. Yep, he's doing great. Alright, so we're working our way back up. Anglers. remember the message he posted up where I guess he's just working on getting the 10 special zombie kills. That might be why he came directly over to exfil and got here so quickly. Maybe he's running an experiment of his own. I guess I shouldn't be so quick to assume. 16. Couple more and we'll have our first set of 20. At least they're leaving me alone. You know, I'm up here on top of the hill, just doing my little bit of contribution here, but trying to stay out of their way as well. He's running off. Oh, something nasty in there. You know, I'm tempted. I'm going to grab this monkey bomb. I'm tempted to use it. There is a prestige in the new prestige cards. There's one to get quad kills with monkey bombs, which I think is kind of funny because that's interesting there. You see, I just got 2 kills, but I wasn't even looking in that direction. They were damaged and went into the fire from a hellhound I killed. So let's keep those in the back of our mind here, because those shouldn't have counted as far as kills with the gun, unless it doesn't care. I'm sure that in a case where it was get critical kills, obviously that would be a disqualifier, but maybe for just that 250, or come on dude, stay down there, in just the 250s, it may still count, even though the fire was the final blow there for them. We'll have to see. Missed him. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think, you know what, we probably... Ooh, that was close. You know what, we're getting pretty close, so we might be taking this exfil. Yeah, we're definitely going to take this exfil. And we'll try to get as many kills as we can. Let that timer go down. Try to play it safe. We're getting a little mobbed. Ooh, I heard that. I'm really surprised I made it through there. Ooh, that was close too. Alright, well, let's head on down the road. These guys can do this. So we're on the counter. It says 42. And you know what? We'll just get one more for funsies. That gives us a total of 43. So the first set that we did, we got to 80 before we got hit. We just did 43 without taking more damage. And there were 2 guys that died in the hellhound fire that I had killed. And that gives me a total of 125 kills, is what my count here, by what I see visually, should say. So let's see what Call of Duty says when we come out. Alright, there we go, yeah, 125. So it did count those kills in the fire. Obviously I did kill them, but the fire killed them. It was fire I made. But so let's see what it did for the camo requirements, because I don't think it's going to count those. And we'll check here, and no, we got 125. So it did. It gave us credit for even kills that weren't finishing off with the gun. We never went into the tier 2 or 3, but look at this. We got 2 out of 10. And we know that we should have gotten 6 out of 10 by the number of kills. So the only way we can really look at this is that first 80 was 1. It did not break it up in groups of 20. So when you have a camo that says you got to get 20 kills without taking damage, 10 kills without taking damage, if you go into a match and you kill 200 zombies but never take any damage whatsoever, you're going to come out of that match with 1. I don't agree with that. I don't know how you could make the game understand that. I'm not a programmer. But in the future, for the next 8, I know that I'm going to basically either count it out in my head if I want to go in and dedicated take this on, come in and say, all right, I'm getting those 8. Or after a while, once you start getting that feeling that, hey, I've gotten at least 20 kills, I got to let something hit me. So, interesting. But there we are, folks. So as always, if you enjoy the content, give me a like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to. And as always, guys, I will catch you out there. Take care.